Hi, I'm Jesse Cowan of VT Fretworks here in Cambridge, Vermont. I've been a certified luthier since 1999, and today I'm going to show you how to properly change the strings on this Ernie Ball Stingray 5. And we're going to deburr the saddles, we're going to clean the fingerboard, and we're going to give it a quick polish before we restring it. So first we're going to detune the instrument. Now here in the shop we don't save strings. There's time is money, and we don't have time to fiddle around with curly string ends. So the first thing we do is we detune, and then we take our cutters, we cut these strings. We get them right out of the way. That's the first thing we do. Next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and a rag. And you're going to just clean off this fingerboard. Now, oftentimes when you play a lot, you get the sweat going, you get the finger cheese going, you spill beer on there, you do whatever. So, you got to clean that fingerboard. It's important to get the frets cleaned off. It's important to get the fingerboard clean. And it'll play a lot smoother, play a lot cleaner. You're just going to enjoy your instrument a whole lot more. So we're going to take some 400 grit sandpaper here. We got 400 grit, and we have, we're just going to cut a tiny little square here, something about that size. Fold it up so it hits in the grooves. Now on the saddles here, these strings will create a little cavity in there from the strings, and we're just going to clean that up with a little 400 grit sandpaper, and that's going to just make a smoother surface for your string to sit on, and that's really going to help your tone. It's going to help you from breaking strings, and it's really just going to make you a happy player. Just a little bit to clean it up, buff it up, make it look nice. Now, last we're going to just polish this thing up. I use the preservation polish. No silicone. It's good for any finish. You can use it on vintage. Put a little bit on a rag. Let's buff this baby out. Set this out of the way. So now today we are using some DRs, Marcus Millers. Excellent strings, great sound. So I like to start with the low strings just because, well, I just like to start with the low strings. They're right in front of you. So this is a 125 low B. And so first what we're going to do is feed it in from the bridge up over the saddle. Bring it up, extend it up to the first tuner. Now what I like to do is I grab the string at the nut. I give it 2 frets worth of string length. Then I cut the string at that length. Now these are a inset tuner, so the string goes into the tuner and then wraps around. So that 2 fret spacing that we've given it allows the string to get at least 2 full wraps around the tuner. And then what that does is that secures to make sure the string stays on the tuner good and keeps in pitch. it also gives you good downward string tension on your nut, which helps to have good tone and just to keep it in the slot and give you a better sound. Then we have a 105 low E string. Same thing. We insert it in the string hole in the bridge. Make sure we get it up on top of the saddle. Extend the string all the way. Hold it at the tuner. Pinch the string at the nut. Give it 2 frets worth of length. Cut your string to length. Then we insert the string into the tuner. Get our full wrap and a half, 2 wraps. Now, what I like to do is give attention. You can see with my middle finger, I drive my index finger down behind the nut, pull up with my middle finger to give tension on the string. That helps keep the string in its location, and we tighten up the tuner, ensure that the string is in the slot. And I usually pluck the string to give it a little bit of sound, a little something to go by. Now we'll tune this up to pitch, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I use a analog tuner. It has a needle gauge on it, and I really like that because it gives you a little bit of truer reading. You can really tell when the needle's moving or not. It's pretty well defined. Once you get your strings pitched pretty close to in tune, what you want to do is you want to stretch those strings, and I like to go right through and use my index finger and thumb and just stretch it out real good, because you know you're going to play the heck out of it, and they're just going to stretch out when you're playing anyway. And if you don't do it now, you'll be doing it while you're playing a show, and your guitarist isn't going to be that happy. So let's stretch them out now real good, get them a good stretch. Once we get them ready to rock and roll, we'll tune them up to pitch and we'll be good to go. This is Jesse Cowan of VT Fretworks. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do this on a regular basis, so keep checking back. And in the meantime, check us out at vtfret.com, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Thanks.